Good evening, everyone. We have some good news and some bad news from the Diamond today, and we'll start with the good news at UNCW. For the third time this season, Mason Byrne has been honored by the Colonial Athletic Association as the Player of the Week. Byrne led the Seahawks to 2 wins against the College of Charleston and 1 against top 10 ranked North Carolina last week. The Topsail High grad had a .538 batting average with a double, 4 RBIs, and 2 home runs, coming in back-to-back plate appearances in 2 different games, including the walk-off you're seeing here to start the series against the Cougars. The 3-time Player of the Week and the Seahawks earned a 4th seed in the CAA tournament. UNCW will open with the Delaware Blue Hens Wednesday morning at 11 in Harrisonburg, Virginia. Now for the bad news. It appears Mackenzie Gore is having issues with a blister that's already forced him to miss 5 weeks of the season for the Fort Wayne Tin Caps. Gore was slated to start in the game Sunday against the South Bend Cubs. That was yesterday, but he was pulled from the lineup Saturday night. Tin Caps manager Anthony Contreras spoke on the injury yesterday, saying the team is using caution with the lefty and not trying to force anything with Gore that could lead him to a bigger problem down the road.
This blister thing is kind of lingering, and he probably could have started today, but we didn't want any more setbacks with that thing. We're trying to figure out what exactly is causing this blister to keep reoccurring. But for right now, I think still early in the season, we'd rather take care of it and err on the side of precaution.
Contreras says that Gore will most likely go back on the disabled list, but it's still unclear at this time. Gore is 0-1 on the season and has a 10.13 ERA in 8 innings pitched for Fort Wayne. Rain delayed the completion of the 4th round of the state softball playoffs. The weather cooperated better today, and the Hoggard Vikings look to defend their ground. South Central awaits the winner of the Bucks and the Vikes. Jesse Mathis dealing for Hoggard's 10 strikeouts and no hits through 5, and it was scoreless in the 5th until Olivia Hawkins broke this game open with an RBI single into right. Sarah Valdez coming home to score. Hoggard leads 2-0 after 5. Next half inning, Jack Britt would answer Mathis's no-hitter broken up in the 6th, and she also gives up her first runs. Raven Shepard brings home 2 singles right back up the middle. That opens the game up for Hoggard. And then this was the dagger off the back wall. The celebration is on because Jack Britt takes the 3-2 lead they would never give up. Hoggard's season comes to an end, and 3-2 is your final. Speaking of a quest for state titles, 2 area track teams brought home North Carolina championships over the weekend. We start with the North Carolina Independent School State Track Meet, where Coastal Christian made history. The Centurion Guys track team became the first state champions in school history, finishing with 84 points, dominating the performance over Concord First Academy, winning by 60 whole points. It wasn't just Coastal who brought home a track title over the weekend. The Pender boys ran their way to a top podium finish as they won the 1A NCHSAA 4x100 relay. The crew of Latrell Brown, Lavelle Henry, Mikkel Henry, and Tylik Bordeaux combined to outlast the competition en route to the first championship title in this race since 1990. Congratulations to both teams. Now the 3 remaining baseball teams in our area continue a quest this week for a ring in the East Finals. Whiteville will play tomorrow due to their game backed up, the softball team, and it begins tomorrow night, like I said, and I'll bring you all the action.